the Professional Outdoor Media Association that took the lead in this issue that was being heard before the Supreme Court. U.S. v. Stevens is about a conviction of a Virginia man for animal cruelty. That's the sort of broad paintbrush that was used. However, what he was convicted for were for documentaries and hunting films about pit bulls. And of course, those films showed pit bull fighting. It showed some scenes of pit bulls hunting where it's actually legal to hunt with dogs in the state of Virginia. And these were documentary films talking about the breed, the kind of breed it is, what a great breed of dog it is.
We're on this subject. I'm going to go one step further. Right now, I don't know if it's running in your area, but there is a commercial running for the Humane Society. And it shows dogs and cats in cages and dogs and cats that have been supposedly beaten or starved. And I admit some of them did look as though they had been that way. And they're asking for donations. Now, we're doing an investigation on this, and there'll be more to come. But I'm going to give you a little preview. I think, who knows where that money goes? I mean, I don't believe that if I thought I was giving money to that dog that they showed me for his protection, then I might come forward on it. But I know
Jay,
perfectly well.
You know better.
Yes, that's right. You know better. So you have to be careful with this because
animal shelters.
That's right.
The United States Humane Society does not run animal shelters. Every time that commercial comes on, it crushes me. I have 5 dogs, 2 cats. I love them. I love them to the end of the universe, and I can't watch it, not only because it's tough to watch, and that's exactly what they want you to feel, but I can't watch it because it's a lie, because it's all a lie. They do not run animal shelters. So when you think that your local Humane Society or your local ASPCA down on the corner street that works so hard to take good care of wayward animals, this is not the United States Humane Society. They do not run animal shelters.
Yeah, point well taken, point well taken. And unfortunately, your neighbors and my neighbors as well, all of us look at that ad and we want to contribute. I mean, it tugs at our heart. It is a well-constructed piece of material that...
Well, Justice Scalia, I'm sorry, James?
Yeah, it's a well-constructed piece of editing, and it tugs at the heart of everyone. But all I want to say here is be careful when you're looking at that. I know that it's difficult to make a decision on a subject like that, and I am going to bring you in the future. We're doing research right now on where the money goes and how it is being spent. And I'm going to tell you more about that in the future. But before I let you go, Laurie, I got to ask you the last question though. What is the next step in the U.S. versus Stevens case?
We have to wait. It's a terrifying time for us. It's a very difficult time. The court has until July 1st of next year to make a decision. So it is waiting. It's waiting for the justices to do their work, to spend the time that they spend, and to come up with a decision. And I do believe it's going to be a close decision. I could be wrong, but it seemed as if it was a close discussion within. I can say that those of us that walked in with perhaps one feeling, and when we walked out, I think we felt heartened that there was a lot of questioning going on about hunting, about shooting, about archery, that made us feel really good, that we felt that perhaps the justices understood that this was just a little bit too broad, that no one wants to see crush videos, but certainly we should be allowed to see reports about legal hunting, fishing, etc. So we sit and we wait and we pray.
Yeah, you know, it's a vocabulary issue, correct?
It's a broad term issue, yes.
Right.
Because the last word is live animal being hurt, maimed, or killed. And Justice Scalia honed right in on that. He said to the prosecutor, you know, kill only has one definition. That's kill. So hunters kill. There's no way you can make hunting cruel or not cruel. Kill is kill is kill. At which point the prosecutor did try to say, well, there's cruel killing, and then there's hunting, and Justice Scalia just shook his head and said, no, no, no. What if I were to take a low shot on a deer, which is completely legal, and it happens, accidents happen, things happen, at which point then the prosecutor started to backpedal from his earlier statements of, oh, this doesn't have anything to do with hunting, to where he said toward the very end of the hearing, well, perhaps there are some hunting situations that would fall within this. It sends chills right up my spine right now as I talk to you about it.
Now, I'll bet that you're going to stay on this, though, aren't you?
There's nothing else I can do from a perspective of altering the court's point of view. All arguments are done, all briefs have been filed, everything is before them, but certainly we're going to stay on it from a perspective of there are other ways to go. If the court were to uphold this, then I think we have to go to legislators. We're going to have to go to legislators as an entire industry and see that the language in the law is changed so that it excludes legal hunting and fishing, and trapping, other legal things that go on. My hope is this is where it stops, but of course POMA will stay on it. That's what POMA is all about. We're here to defend both the First and Second Amendment rights of all of our members.
Well, you know, you should be very proud of the fact that you're the executive director there, because that's one of the finest organizations in the country, and I'm very glad to be a part of it. A small part, but a part of it. But I would like to have...
That's not true. You're a very important part.
I would like to have you come on again in the future and kind of update us. Can we work that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you very much, Laurie. We got to run. I'm right up against a hard break here. I got to go. Thank you very much. I'll see you again in a couple of weeks then, okay?
God bless and take care.
Okay. Thanks for coming on. Okay, folks, well, you can tell by that issue that it's very mitigated, I guess might be one of the words I could think of. So there's a lot more that's going to, and we're going to have Laurie back on, and I know that she can update us on, because I'm not sure that everybody understands the full impact here, and this is going to impact each and every one of us eventually.